So some tips for single moms or in a shelter. My first tip, I just showed you the backpack, right? Let me get the backpack back out, okay? Backpack. All right, we got the backpack. Next thing I want you to get is some comfortable walking shoes. And they need to be sneakers at first, right? Because really, if you get a button-down shirt and some black sneakers that's comfortable, you can land that interview still. With some dark denim jeans or either some khaki pants, it's ways to work it. I want you to be comfortable because you already probably have a lot of stress on you. Not probably. A financial crisis is stressful. Period. Okay. And I said all that to say, but yes, a button-down shirt, a backpack, some black sneakers I prefer because they can be more versatile. They can be dressed up or down when you have little to no money. Like I said, dark denim jeans, definitely, because they can be used in so many different ways. And a pair of dress slacks or pants for interviews only. So let's be real. We've all seen the effects, and this is no shade on nobody. This is for anybody. Like I said, I come to motivate and encourage you. If you're not financially savvy, if you don't know what's going on in the world, in the financial world, we've been in a pandemic. Do you know how many businesses have folded, have had to close their doors? So it's not just you. This has all shifted me to living a more minimalistic lifestyle, right? I told God, even though I was already smart financially, like I said, I bought a house in my 20s. I went to college. I handled my business at a young age. But even the most savviest is always room for growth. It's always, and like I said, I'm being transparent. I have not made six figures yet. I'm not there yet. But what I am, or what I'm teaching is things that I've already accomplished, right? And I'm on my journey there. Shout out. I actually was just recently featured in a book. Here I am right here. Let me go to my page. There we go. Page 102. That's another thing. A lot of times I don't really just show things immediately. I wait for the perfect timing. Also working on several other projects. So just to know, a lot of times just because people don't post things all the time, sometimes it's better for you to grind, accomplish, and talk about it later. I'm going to say that again. Somebody need to hear this today. Grind, accomplish, and talk about it later, because people would try to stop, block, and hinder your blessing. Okay, so like I was saying, everybody, we've been all experienced the effects of a pandemic. This is a great time to shift the minimalist. If you guys, I know you can't see my new home and where I am. I think I'm going to do like a living room tour and a kitchen tour, because I really, since the pandemic, really showed me what's necessity. And you don't have to look a hot mess. I'm not going to say that my place is not cute, because it is cute and aesthetically pleasing. But that does not mean all of the clutter. Creating an aesthetic that fits your lifestyle. A lot of people say, well, if I'm a minimalist, then that means I'm going to look poor and busted and disgusted. That does not mean that. Don't get it twisted, right? One Tesla is still a Tesla. One Maserati is still a Maserati versus 10, I don't know what kind of cars, right? That's a great example. Quality over quantity. So, just want to let you know that around 2019, basically I sold my house. This is just a transparent moment. Somebody need to hear this today. And this is why I show you my struggles. I've always been about that life, keeping it not only 100, 1,000. I said all that to say, I sold my house right before the pandemic. Had to start all over, right? Totally over. And the only thing I had was because things fell through and me not knowing, I had to face one of the most challenging things of my life after the pandemic. If I'd known all of that, I would have never sold my home, right? I was living in Winterville, North Carolina. Anybody know what Winterville is? We in the NC, we in the 252 area code. I was living in my home that I had purchased, like I said, for over a decade. Living my life. And any hoodle, I said all that to say I had to start over. During the pandemic, sold my home, things fell through, things didn't work out, and I had to start over. The only thing I had my degrees, I had my financial literate, I was smart, I was financially literate, and I just want to let you know, when you got the tools, your comeback will be stronger than your setback. I'm going to say that again. Your comeback will be stronger than your setback. And somebody definitely need to hear this today. And just understand you can rebuild. I told God, I said, with me being rebuilding though, I don't want the extra clutter. I don't want the extra stuff. And me going through the pandemic, it really made me see what are necessities, right? And it's only 365 days in a year. And I'll say this, supermodels, because they're gifted clothes, they rarely wear the same thing twice. But if you're not a supermodel, if you're not an influencer getting paid, great money, coins, to wear something new every 5 minutes, it's called repeat. It's called creating a wardrobe that works for you, that's versatile, that can take you from the office to home or to wherever, right? That fits your lifestyle. And that's on a budget. That's being, true to you and true to your budget.